Hey, I'm Charli XCX and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY and I would like to welcome you to an interview I've wanted to host for quite some time. It is Charli XCX. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just want to say welcome back to Toronto.
Thank you.
You're now touring with your buddy Halsey, and I wanted to ask what is it like going on tour with one of your best friends? I'm assuming it doesn't even feel like a tour, it's more so just like a non-stop fun ride.
Yeah, I mean, we've done one show so far, and that also happened to be her birthday. So that was definitely fun, and we were in Connecticut, and it was really cool. And I think, we're going away together for like 6 weeks, and I think it's going to be really fun. She's going to write on the road as well, so I think we'll have a good time being creative and partying.
Of course, partying. And I'm glad you brought that up because on your latest mixtape, Number One Angel, so many club hits, so many dance bangers are on that release, and apparently you kind of want to carry that over onto the forthcoming album. So I was wondering if you could just tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I really like parties. And I don't know, for me, it's I think there's a lot of people think kind of party songs are always sort of throwaway or vapid or a bit kind of meaningless. But for me, I feel like a lot of the most kind of significant moments that have happened to me in my life happen at parties, whether it's meeting someone that you fall in love with or falling out of love with someone or going to a party to kind of escape and kind of run away from problems, or just having a really good time with your friends. So for me, I feel like parties are the fuel of a lot of big events in my life, kind of thing, so that's, I guess, why I'm inspired by them, and it's also just an excuse for me to go to more of them. So yeah.
You're apparently also the type of person where you'll go to a party and then once that party's over, you are on the mission to find another party. So what Correct. Is one of the crazier parties you have been to? I know some of them you may not be able to share too many details, but what is one that comes to mind?
Well, I really like house parties.
Okay.
And I like having house parties at my house. So I did one for my birthday, which got shut down by the police.
Really?
But we just hid everyone in the basement and waited for the police to go, and then we all kind of came out and kept
resumed the
partying.
party.
Yeah, and we got away with it. It was pretty fun. So yeah, that was a good one.
How long did you have to hide out in the basement for?
It was 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because my best friend was kind of dealing with the police. She was great. Yeah. It was cool.
For me, parties do go hand in hand with dancing, and on stage you of course have some fantastic dance moves that you share, but is there a go-to that you have?
I can do the worm.
You can.
I'm not going to do it now.
No, I wouldn't ask of you.
I was doing it the other night at Halsey's birthday, and I banged my chin.
Oh no.
Really bad, and then I had this kind of swollen chin for the past few days. It's gone down now a bit now. But yeah, the worm, and aside from that, I don't really feel like I can dance. I kind of just move my...
You just kind of feel the beat and just
yeah,
do whatever.
I just see what happens.
So no more worms for the next foreseeable days.
No.
Just to let everything kind of calm down.
Yeah, totally.
Well, since that release, the mixtape, you have shared Boys, and it's kind of a little teaser just to hold fans over until the album comes out, and the video you shared for that is just absolutely phenomenal, kind of like the who's who of guys in the music industry today. Who was a boy though you would have loved to have in the video that wasn't?
My fans were actually asking me this question after I put the video out, and I really wanted Seth Rogen to be in it, but we have no mutual friends, and I had no idea how to get in touch with him. But when I tweeted that, he hit me back and was like, I would have loved to have done this.
Okay.
I was like,
next
my
video.
God. Yeah, I know, a whole Seth Rogen dedication video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can maybe keep our eyes open for that. Who knows?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I like following you on Twitter because you are fairly blunt. You say what's on your mind, and I really love that. Not just about you on Twitter, but just your music. It's very honest. So I have a couple of tweets here that I'd like to hear more about.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right. The first one's not too bad, so don't sweat it.
Okay.
The first one is, the day the world ends, I'm having a huge party, and you're all invited, and you can all have +1s. When is the world ending?
I don't know. I feel like right now it could end literally any day. There's so much crazy stuff happening. But I feel like there's always the doomsday people who are it's ending on Saturday. So just, if I'll just keep having parties on every one of those days, and then
And eventually the end of the world on one of those.
Yeah, and I'll be having a
It'll
party
all
and it'll
go.
be great. Yeah.
Who would you want to play your end of the world party?
Britney Spears probably,
Okay.
and she has a song "Till the World Ends." She could just play that on repeat.
So that's really fitting.
Yeah, really good.
The next tweet I have is, I love ordering from the kids menu. Then you put the thumbs up emoji.
Oh, I just did. They have the best stuff on the kids menu.
What is it? Pizza, chicken fingers.
Yes, to both of them. I think when I tweeted that, I was actually eating those like smiley face potatoes.
Those little fries, right?
Yeah,
Those are the best.
They're really good. Yeah.
Okay. And then for the last tweet, creamy is such an intense word.
Yeah. Oh, that's because I was in Paris and I was with my friends and the waiter was like, "Oh, I ran out of that cocktail that you wanted, but I can make you a really creamy one." And we just were all a bit uncomfortable.
Creamy cocktail.
That he was saying that to us, and he did make one, and it was really creamy, and I didn't really like it. But yeah, I just don't hear that word much. You know, it kind of put me on edge a bit.
Being a lyricist, are there any words that you do try to stay away from, or any you wouldn't work into your music?
I always know, like, this is kind of lame, but like me and my friends who like write songs together a lot, we always like know when we're like having a bad day or like finding it difficult to kind of like, think of words, because we always go to like specific things. Like for me, it's like gold. The word gold is like so like overused and
Okay.
like I don't know. It's just for me and like my friends who we write songs together a lot. It's like that's when you know you're like, okay, forget it. Like we're just going.
That's
back.
not making the cut.
Just because we always, just like the word that you always put in when you like don't know what to say, and you're like, oh, like you taste like gold, or like it's just like the word that it just goes in everywhere. So yeah, that word.
Well, something else I noticed is you look very excited for Halloween. You even posted some photographs with prior costumes, which looked absolutely badass, by the way.
Thanks.
I know that this is going to be posted well before then, and since you're so excited about it, I have to ask, you know what you're going to be at?
You know what? I don't actually yet. I'm going to be on tour. I think we're playing in Phoenix that night. So yeah, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions
Okay.
though, if you have any.
Make sure you comment with anything that Charli can be for Halloween.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, aside from just the costumes, you clearly have a really cool taste in fashion. But is there anything when you look back on fads that you went through or trends, anything you're kind of embarrassed about?
Oh my god, like so much.
All right, you have to
stuff.
tell me a little bit.
Like when I was younger, I would wear crazy stuff that was just like really bad. Like, yeah, I mean, I used to like wear a lot of like wigs but like just from the party shop, you know. So like Marie Antoinette like wigs and like was really into like tutus and like I was just because I guess I kind of started like buying my own clothes and stuff when like new rave was a thing in London. So like everything I was buying was just like so extra, like neon, like wearing like 5 belts and like wearing like 2 skirts at the same time and odd colored shoes. Like it was a mess. Like so, yeah, really embarrassing.
So you just want to vanish all those photographs.
Yeah, they're
from
still out there,
existence.
unfortunately, but you know, it's cool.
You're making up for it now, clearly.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's changed? Nothing, literally.
It's just a longer tutu.
Yeah.
Well, just to wrap things up, is there anything you would like to leave with your fans? Because you have an absolutely incredible fan base.
Just, you know, hey guys, and thanks for watching this video, and I can't wait to come back to Toronto and play my own show. Question, do you say Toronto or Toronto?
I say Toronto.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, Toronto, I'll be back.
There you have it. Very well said.
All right, thanks.
I want to say thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
And remember to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. We'll see ya.